In the history of automobiles, 10 models in particular have hit upon a winning formula, making these the world's best-selling cars of all time. Number 10. Chevrolet Impala. Originally introduced as a high-end option for Chevrolet's 1958 Bel Air model, the Chevrolet Impala has become one of the top-selling cars of all time. The Impala's combination of comfort, styling, and performance was a hit with consumers and compelled Chevrolet to split the Impala into its own line only a year after its introduction. The Impala is still in production, with the 10th generation introduced for the 2014 model year. Number 9. Volkswagen Passat. The original Passat, introduced in 1973, wasn't a massive sales success, but it sold well enough to shift the fortunes of the ailing Volkswagen brand. It offered good performance, solid handling, and impressive fuel economy, and all these features have helped the Passat remain popular today. Number 8. Ford Model T. The Ford Model T hasn't been produced in decades, and yet it was such a popular car in its day that it still makes the best-selling cars of all time list. The Model T, also known as Tin Lizzy, or simply T, set sales records thanks to its unprecedented affordability. Number 7. Honda Accord. Originally introduced in 1976, the Accord was launched as an upscale companion to the company's popular Civic model. Like the Civic, the Accord was seen as a practical car. It offered fuel economy, reliability, and an affordable price tag. In 1982, after years of strong sales, Honda decided to start producing Accords in the United States, making the Accord the first Japanese vehicle to be produced stateside. Honda has maintained the qualities that made the original Accord such a strong seller. Numerous road tests have established the Accord as one of the most reliable vehicles ever built. Number 6. Honda Civic. The Honda Civic helped convince Honda to stay in the auto business and helped pave the way for the success of the Accord. After years of producing oddball cars, Honda decided to make one last stab at the auto market in 1972 with its practical Civic. The car offered a mix of affordability, interior space, and fuel economy that was a perfect fit with the rising fuel costs of the early 1970s. As taste has changed over the years, the Civic has remained a popular choice in the US market. Through several redesigns, the Civic has gained a sporty reputation to go along with its practicality. Number 5. Ford Escort. Introduced in 1981 as a response to the dominance of Japanese automobiles in the late 1970s, the Ford Escort would go on to become a best-selling car in the US market. Ford emulated many of the features that made vehicles like the Civic so popular, offering an affordable car with a relatively roomy interior. Although it had some early troubles, the Escort was a best-selling car in America by its second year in production. Number 4. Volkswagen Beetle. The Volkswagen Beetle, originally introduced in 1938, was designed to satisfy Germany's desire to produce a car for the whole German population. However, due to wartime constraints, it wasn't until after the end of World War II that the Beetle was produced in significant numbers. In the post-war European marketplace, the Beetle offered superior performance and simple maintenance, qualities that would help it catch on in a big way. It eventually became the second model after the Model T to sell more than 15 million units. The Beetle's quirky design has inspired many affectionate nicknames, including the Love Bug. Although the original Beetle was discontinued in 2003, Volkswagen created the new Beetle in 1998 to carry on the spirit of the original. Number 3. Volkswagen Golf. The Volkswagen Golf, introduced in 1974, was intended as a replacement for the Volkswagen Beetle. It achieved success by offering a roomy interior in a small package. It also gained a reputation for performance and reliability, helping to establish the Golf as a perennial contender for the European Car of the Year award. Number 2. Ford F-Series. The Ford F-Series was introduced in 1948 and was the first light truck built by Ford with a dedicated truck chassis. These were versatile trucks, offered in a variety of different sizes to suit different applications. Since then, the F-Series has continued to be a strong seller. The Ford F-Series has been the best-selling vehicle in the United States for 32 consecutive years. Number 1. Toyota Corolla. Originally introduced in 1966, the Toyota Corolla had become the best-selling car in the world by 1974 and became the best-selling car of all time in 1997. The original Corolla won customers with extreme reliability, comfort, and affordability. Even past the 100,000 miles mark, the Corolla keeps going strong. These qualities help cement Toyota's reputation as top-tier automaker and have helped the Corolla to sell more than 40 million units worldwide. Have you owned any of the cars on this top?